Now, when we about this experience of more and more young individuals coming out to the streets, especially to join protests like the climate strikes we've been seeing, many other movements that have been happening, revolutionary movements across the world, the question that arises is whether their voices are registered in the same manner that the more mature voices, more mature political activists' voices are. Professor Fisher, to this point, do you think that's happening, that governments, policymakers are taking them seriously enough?
I think that government actors do not take young people seriously enough. I think that has been a problem for many, many generations now. But what I think is really interesting about the current generation is the fact that these young people are starting to think about tactics that they are able to employ that get them attention, so that the media is paying a lot of attention to the way they engage, and it gives them new channels into decision making that more institutionalized actors like a formal NGO that's involved in the negotiating process through the UN, for example, may not have.
Right. Now, when we talk about the United States specifically, more than half of its total population is made up of millennials and younger people. When we talk about why it's important for there to be engagement with them at a deeper level, to include them in policy making, what benefits does that have?
The benefit of engaging young people is not unique to the United States, but it's certainly the United States is representative of this issue. It's that the young people are the future. We just yesterday announced somebody who is from a younger generation who's running as vice president. Kamala Harris has just been named as the vice presidential running mate of Joe Biden. And by having a young person on the ballot, it provides opportunities for young people to see people like themselves or people who are closer in age to them whom they can support in office. And I think that that shows the ways that young people who have already taken to the streets have already started to get involved and pay more and more attention to politics